November the 27th, and we've had a lot of rain, but I have got a break in the weather to get up here just to give you a November overview really of how things are looking. It's looking very tired, as it always does this time of year, where frost hits the things and you've got to kind of put the stuff into the compost and whatnot. So I'm on plot 1. I'm going to show you the cow muck delivery we've had. So some good cow muck here. Now whether you can actually see the steam coming off there. So that's going to be there for probably about another month before I even touch that. Just let that rot down slowly. We've got our wood chip delivery there. We've got a local company saving the leaves again. If you remember last year, Ben and I took her to Woods and get them, but we've got a company that saved them and delivered them. I've got some at home to bring up as well. So we're going to store it all in 1-ton bags until we're ready to use. Now these paths that are marked out with the chalk marker has either been washed out or the grass has grown too much, so I'll have to redesignate these paths. And if I get it 2 or 3 dry days where it's not waterlogged, I will get up here and start digging those out. Still got more bark to go on plot 1 now it's sunk down. So yeah, this is plot 1. If we move over to our other plot, plot 5 and 6, as you can see, a lot of water. One of the jobs I do need to do today is pump the water out from the water butt, which is pretty full. I've got a 12-volt battery and a solar panel outside that trickle charges the battery, and I've got a 12-volt pump that just crocodile clip to it. This bed here was the wild seed bed. As you can see, the frost has now hit that, so all that's got to come out. 2 borders here as well. Obviously the frost has damaged them, and the dahlias, I'm going to top dress them. A lot of people take the dahlias out. I'm just going to snip them down to ground level and then top that up with some bark just to get the frost off of those, ready for next year. And you can see here that the jasmine is just starting to shoot again, and a little bit growing up here, finally working its way up the tower. Now Ben's plot here is just weed bound. All of this we've got to strip out. We're going to put membrane down underneath like we have done here. All these borders here are going to come out, lifted out. Going to rake this stuff off, put the membrane down, and then put fresh bark over the top. For next year we're going to buy some wooden edging, you know, the sort of the bamboo edging that you put along fences and that. And we're going to cut it in half and then wrap it round our blue bins. Just hopefully by doing that just makes it look a little bit better, rather than having all these blue bins up here. We're going to wrap them all, as I say, in some kind of dressing. The bulb bed here, you know, the spring bulbs, daffodils, all those. These rogue autumn raspberries got to come out. We've cut down, and we've still got raspberries producing. They've got to come out. In here is all the herbs, rosemary, and we've got the lemon here, verdana. And we've got some thyme still in here. Even the mint started to reflower again. They just don't know what time of year the seasons are. These plants are totally confused. You know, it's supposed to get to 13 degrees here today again, and then later on in the week it's going to be -2, -3 again. So it's a little bit crazy. Just about see some florets there of broccoli coming through. none of this was covered, so it has been months away before I had a bit. Hopefully now though, the cabbage moth and that are all, we haven't seen any for a little while, so hopefully they might perk up. The celery on the other hand is doing pretty well. Got some nice healthy stalks on them. We've still got main crop potatoes to come out of here. We really need to get up and get these out, otherwise they're going to start rotting. Our wheelbarrows and empty bins and things, we like to leave them upright so we can catch all the water, and then we pump the water out into our IBC tank, which is already half full there. These are all going to be flowers for next season. We've got some strawberries here. These are all going to come out and be moved into over there onto plot 1. But we have put some plants in here, some heathers, some small ferns and primroses, and some winter, I forget the name, violas or pansies, whatever they're called. A lot of weeding needs to be done here. Over to my plot here, plot 6. You can see the rhubarb is all been hit by frost. All that needs stripping up, clearing, and then the first one we're going to cover with a bucket. We're going to force. We're going to have a go at forcing. We've never forced rhubarb before, but I understand it can become quite sweet. There's tayberry here as well. I've got to trim all that back, all the fruits. The grapevine there, I think we're going to put that up in the greenhouse now. I think that was our plan. And along with over here we've got a kiwi. So I'm having trouble remembering the names I think today, but the kiwi there, that's going to go up into the greenhouse at home as well. This compost was emptied and used. We started to fill it again with all the shredded paper, cardboard, and again we collect all the rainwater in these buckets, and then we tip it into the IBC tank. This is all the compost from this year, so that started to go down pretty well. Compost down, a little bit of last year's leaf mould left in there, and then in this bay here we've still got some horse manure. Here's all the spent potato compost. All these beds need weeds, and I've got garlic to go in, I've got onions to go in. I've got a lot of weeding to do. So yeah, just a general roundup of how the plot is at the minute. If you want to follow us on our journey, please do like and subscribe our videos, and if you want to be notified, hit that notification bell, that way you get notified every time we do a new upload. So I'm Gary, this is G&B Allotment Vlogs. See you in the next video. So this is the 12 volt pump setup. If the pump there attaches to a hose, I've got an inline switch, so you can turn it off and on. And all I'm going to do today is pump some water out from that one into this one, because this is an overflow bin and doesn't collect the rain directly off the shed as whereas that one does. We're just going to lower that water level there until I've got Ben over here to help me, and then we will empty both of these into the IBC tank up there. Nearly got me. Next time. I'll just run that for 10-15 minutes just to drop that level down. That's the first time I've tested the overflow, and should I not be able to get up here and this does fill up, the overflow is working without any leaks. So here is the solar panel on the inside window of the shed, and then the battery just sits down here in this corner here, and then I'll reconnect thread and then the back, and now that will trickle charge slowly and top up any energy in the battery that I've just used.